This is Sergeant Beltfed, and we're playing some World Warships. We're going to take the Graf Zeppelin out and show you how not to survive dealing with a Graf Zeppelin. Okay, here we are on Tears of the Players. In the Graf Zeppelin, we're facing off against two other Graf Zeppelins. The Iowa class over there is very well represented. Nothing but battleships, cruisers, and aircraft carriers. Look, Ma, we still don't have any catapults. They fixed the flap issue. We're sharing carrier duties today with an Enterprise. And some of this will be a good example of things not to do with aircraft carriers. It'll also be good lessons for things not to do around aircraft carriers, because you'll be seeing some people getting punished today. Because of the lack of DDs, we are not putting the fighters up to scout. Our first targets will be something I can hit with torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers or dive bombers are definitely the better scouts for the Graf Zeppelin because they're much faster. One of the Grafs is got his fighters up to scout, the other one's got his torpedo bombers. So one's experienced, one's not. Yeah, if there was a bunch of DDs in this match, then it might be worth taking the fighters up to scout, because your first target would likely be destroyers. So we're going to drop on this Iowa. And next target in line is Graf Zeppelin. Is he moving? Oh, he's moving backwards. That didn't work. We lost an airplane, and we'll just lose the other two. Hey, we're getting 6 back out of that mess. As you can see, the speed of the aircraft is just awesome. They're not back yet, so let's take the dive bombers out. Not certain what I can attack with them. Fly over the Neptune. One of the other players noticed there's no DDs. There's a Seattle down there who's been spotted. Oh, somebody's bringing aircraft in on some battleships. Let's get the fighters up, because I don't care what I do with their on-summon fighters. But it does look like that Graf Zeppelin doesn't have a skilled enough captain to keep his airplanes from exploding. And he just ran through a lot of AA. So, yeah. Lesson number 1 about how much AA to run through. Only what you can take. You can go zipping through a couple of ships AA. Just fine with these things. Zipping through 6 ships worth of AA? Probably not. So let's punch the throttles on the torpedo bombers. And drop an unsummoned fighter. See if we can preserve the players that are attempting to go into sea. There's the Seattle. And wow, there's nobody south of him. I see guys huddled around that little island. But these two cruisers are coming into sea all on their own. So let's throw some torpedoes into a Seattle. And he's turning towards us, so we drop a little early. And bam, bam, bam. Nice. He ate all three. Let's loop around. Seattle's not going to be a real good target. Looks like the Otago did a U-turn. Is trying to get out of here. Seattle explodes. Dive underneath the flak. Yeah, islands. Screw with flak something fierce. So that was a real late drop. I think the middle torp is on him. Maybe. Ooh, 2 torps armed, and he ate one. Yay! Now this is going to be a snap drop. Reticle's actually real wide. You just can't see it. And we'll throw a torp here. You can see what the torpedoes did. And he was too close. Almost. Could have snuck another torpedo into him. Now we're sitting where the Enterprise was sitting. The Enterprise is driving over to go hug an island. So we'll follow him for a little bit. And somebody spotted a Graf Zeppelin hugging an island. Lesson number 2, you probably want to keep your carrier moving. So let's go drop some more fighter cover. Wish these things still had engine boost, but oh well. Can't have everything. So let's go smack a Scharnhorst. Ooh, that Graf Zeppelin's hurt. Well, you know what you do to people when they're hurt? You kick them when they're down. So let's throw 3 torpedoes at him. Now, torpedo bombers do not benefit from the reduced damage that level bombers do. Now, what I'm doing by diving is flak appears in planes or at fixed altitudes. So it will appear at your cruising altitude. After some of it's appeared, you initiate your attack and drop down below it so you don't fly through it. So all I'm trying to do is avoid flak clouds. I can't resist. I have to torpedo that Graf Zeppelin with him sitting there. It's just too tasty. I'm going to lose some planes doing this, but I can't resist. I can't contain myself. Bounce off the wall. F-key them. They ain't going to live anyways. But hey, three hits and a flooding. And looks like I actually got back some airplanes. Wow. I'm not used to that. So here's the dive bombers. Of course, the Musashi's just getting pounded. So let's drop a patrol fighter for him. But he's going to die anyways. Very little left of that Graf Zeppelin. So let's dive bomb the Scharnhorst. He ain't going to like this. Okay. Maybe he doesn't care. Graf Zeppelin. I'll probably eat my dive bombers anyways. So let's go get torpedo bombers. I don't like where I am. I have an Iowa with questionable behavior as the only thing between me and a whole bunch of angry Reds. We just lost at York. So I'm about to do something dumb. So let's throw some torpedoes in wasteful directions. Preferably that won't hit friendlies, because let's throw some in the general direction of that Scharnhorst that's backing up. Oh no, he's going the right way around now. And our last run will be on the badly wounded Graf Zeppelin. So, multiple torpedoes. Gonna go ruin his day. Blam! We've been spotted. Because I had to wait to take off because of my patrol fighters. So now we effectively have double patrol fighters up and an Iowa class for AA. So nothing's going to live in that mess. Got hit with some stuff. And here's an Iowa parked up to an island. Another lesson. Do not sit with your flank exposed when there's a Graf Zeppelin driving around with torpedo bombers. And I'm about to get torpedoed. Ouch. Yeah, Graf Zeppelin torpedoes hurt when you get slapped by 3 of them. Let's go slap some into the Alsace. Oh, those torpedo bombers are dead, so we'll just lose them. And 3 more hits. So now we have dive bombers. Let's see if we can find somebody vulnerable to them. There's a lot of ships in the game that do not care about Graf Zeppelin's dive bombers. Destroyers, most of the cruisers are frequently... destroyers are just going to overpen them, and they are hard to hit. However, you're more likely to hit them than you are with normal AP dive bombers. So if you have to reset a cap, it works. Let's see, and we're going to drop, and bam! An overpen and a pen. That's pointless. Recall the airplanes. Torpedo bombers again. Because that Iowa is still doing the Kaufman retrograde away from an island. If you know where Kaufman retrograde came from, you're showing your age, just like I am. So the eye was pulled. Actually, he's still slowly going backwards. Let's throw some torpedoes at close range. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I don't carry torpedo acceleration. Because with torpedo acceleration, I couldn't make that drop. Ooh, Scharnhorst. We haven't paid him a visit in a little while. And our Iowa successfully rammed an Alsace. Or Alsace, or whatever it's called. Took a perfectly good Iowa and blew himself up. Yeah, teams have been special as of late. Let's go slap the Scharnhorst again. Two torps and another flooding. Yay. Yeah, he was trying to dodge. And the dead Fiji managed to kill an Iowa. Awesome. So we're dropping like flies. They're doing a very good job at keeping the enemy team in. Looks like that Scharnhorst is still flooding. Ooh, the Iowa still hasn't moved. He's driven backwards away from the island. Iowas aren't supposed to be French. You don't have the reverse speed boost, guy. You're just making yourself an easy target, and well, I will gladly smack you with more torpedoes. And flooding in 3 torpedoes. Ooh, Scharnhorst. And they're surviving Graf Zeppelin. So let's go torpedo ourselves a Scharnhorst again. Just because we can. Let's throw more torpedoes into him. And 3 more hits. Yep. These aircraft are remarkably easy to get hits with, especially if you're dropping at minimum range. And yet again, we have a Graf Zeppelin that isn't moving. Stationary targets are so easy to hit. The Japanese did that at Pearl Harbor. Aircraft carriers are not meant to be airfields. Of course, our Colorado is in a gunnery duel with Missouri. That's downright dangerous. I wish I had more patrol fighters, but I have used them all. So let's go zipping through here and huck some torpedoes over an island. That was real questionable, and they're not going to hit. Well, 2 of them are going to hit. They're just going to bonk against the hull and do nothing. However, he is hugging the wrong side of that island. So we're just going to make a run on this Missouri, which is going to be somewhat painful. And we're going to put 3 more torpedoes into somebody. Or at least try to. Nope, only two torpedoes. Let's see. See if he's vulnerable. I didn't think Iowas were vulnerable, but I'm kind of stuck. Ooh. Okay. Missouri is vulnerable. I'll take that. Iowa's got good AA. This Scharnhorst has taken a pounding. I don't know how many torpedoes I've bounced off of him. Ooh, okay. Well, I know German battleships are vulnerable. They have horrible vertical protection. Or horizontal protection, as the case would be. Horizontal armor against vertical attacks. So, do it again. Of course, there, Iowa just went down. Another Citadel. And I have 2 airplanes, one of which is badly damaged. So I got 401 hit points left on my 2 aircraft. We're now diving. 124 at the time of the drop. And target destroyed. And here we are. Over 153,000 damage, 37 torpedo hits, 7 bomb hits. I think that includes the 3 Citadels. I'm not certain. Total of 5 airplanes shot down, 5 incapacitations, 3 ships destroyed, 5 floodings, 10 ships spotted, 624,000 credits gross, just over 7,000 XP gross, and 404 free XP. Came in second overall, with just over 2,000 base experience. Hats off to that Colorado that we beat by exactly 2 points. Very nice game on behalf of that Missouri. Their Alsace, Missouri, and one of their Iowas actually put in pretty good games too. We had one Iowa didn't do much. They had a few guys that did even less. Not much to be said there. Okay. Yeah, definitely the Citadels were part of the 7 bomb hits. But 55,000 points of damage against a Scharnhorst. Well, almost every pass we threw torpedoes into the Scharnhorst because we could. 12,000 against the Graf Zeppelin. Another 10,000 against the Graf Zeppelin we didn't sink. Because, well, we chucked torpedoes at him just to keep him honest. Sank the Missouri. Screwed up that Iowa's day. It has got to be the Iowa that was parked up against the island. And did some damage to a Seattle. Bombs accounted for 23,000 damage. 37 torpedoes were 114,000 plus damage. Floodings accounted for 15,000 damage. That's rare. Usually, when I cause floodings, I get next to nothing. Of course, we shot down 5 rocket planes. We lost 2 patrol fighters, 10 dive bombers, and 13 torpedo bombers. Suffered 16,000 points of damage ourselves. 10,800 to 3 torpedoes. And 4 rockets for almost 6K. Spotted for 46,000 damage. Tanked 49,000 damage. No capture points. No defense points. Because, well, they weren't capping. And we went 73 kilometers. Made 556,506 credits net. Made over 20,000 Commander's XP. This guy is now an Elite Commander, so that was all Elite Commander's XP. So my British Audacious Captain is going to be enjoying a lot of free XP. Well, it's been fun, and see you on the next one.